Hi again, YouTube. So this is going to be the last video for today. I'm sorry, I've been talking my head off. I can't believe I'm going to do 3 videos in one day. But the last video is the one that I'm probably the most excited about. I've been giving this long, detailed, boring story probably about my fertility stuff that's been going on. And so now it's where it gets interesting. Technically, my husband and I have been trying for about 3 years now. So it's been since the fall of 2008 is when we really, like I said, threw caution to the wind and kind of started really trying. So what happened most recently is that my husband went on, not a vacay, but kind of like a vacation. He went to go see his family because he hadn't seen his parents in 2 years. So he went to go see his family, and he went for his dad's 60th birthday and for his goddaughter's Sweet 15 thing that they do in the Hispanic cultures. By the way, I'm American, Portuguese American. My parents are from Portugal, and I was born here. Like I said, I'm 27, 1984, and he's Hispanic. He's from Uruguay. And so I speak Spanish, Portuguese, and English. And we went about 2 years ago, and that was the last time he saw his family. So in end of February until right before my birthday in March, he went to go see his family for a little bit over 2 weeks. And when he came back, he came back on the 13th of March. And I actually have my iPhone has my fertility calendar. So I'm going to just review this real quick because this is where it gets interesting. On the 13th of March, he came back, and my birthday was on the 14th. So obviously the next day, the day of my birthday, kind of had some fun, and then 2 days later I got my period. And I really think it was a perfectly normal period. It was for about about 5 days. So until like Monday the 21st, which was cycle day 6. And it was good. It was a normal period. There was the dark to light, so I know it wasn't any kind of spotting or anything like that from the previous month. So I knew that I didn't get pregnant at all in February. And the total length of cycle days right before that period was 36 days. So that's been my normal cycle days for the last couple months. And that's the important part where I'm going to back up for a second, because this is where it's going to kind of explain why I'm a little curious right now at the moment. For all of 2010, like I said, I didn't have a period January or February of 2010. March 5th was my first one. And that was induced with medication. So actually wasn't a natural period. It was a medication that the doctors had given me to try and induce it. And so that had been from November until March. Then in April, I didn't have a cycle. And I went 59 days until my next cycle, which was May 3rd. Then I had finally a normal cycle, June 8th. That was a 36-day cycle. Then to July, I had another normal cycle, 33 days. Then I had another normal cycle in August until 36 days. Then I had no cycle in September. And then I went all the way up to 74 days again. So I had my next cycle in October. So I actually went from mid-August until October. And it was at the very end of October. It was actually October 29th. So for a good 2 months, I didn't have a cycle there. Then I had another normal cycle in November, 32 days. Then in December, I didn't have a cycle, but then I had it right at the beginning of January. So it was January 3rd was the first one again of this year. So that was a 34-day cycle. February, I had another one. That was also, I know you're bored, I'm sorry. We're almost done. Then I had another one in February. That was a 36-day cycle. And then in March, a 36-day cycle. So like it's averaging between 32 and 36 days with the occasional like really long one. I don't know what that means. So it's just probably the PCOS and the prolactinoma, the changes of the medication, all that kinds of stuff, stress, working, quitting jobs, all that kind of bull crap that's going on. So now I'm feeling exhausted. For about a week and a half now, I've been feeling exhausted. Now, we did have sex again on the 28th. I know it's weird that I record this, but I'm trying to help my fertility, so I'm kind of keeping track of everything. It was not this past Monday, but the Monday before. We had sex on the 28th, and then again on April 2nd. Now, the 28th was cycle day 13, and the 2nd was cycle day 18. So now, for about a week and a half, I've actually been kind of feeling exhausted. And to the point where my husband's even noticed, and he says, when you wake up in the morning, I can't believe I've got to wake you up, like literally when we have 5 minutes left for me to drive him to work. And he's like, you're still snoring. He's like, you're still snoring until I have to shake you to get up. And that's been like this weird thing. I've never really been exhausted. I've been tired, but not exhausted. And feeling no need whatsoever to want to do anything. I haven't really been feeling like doing anything. About a week and a half ago, I did like 3 days worth. I did laundry for like 3 days in a row because the dog had a couple of fleas that I saw on her. So I went crazy and I washed everything. So for like 3 days straight, I was doing laundry, cleaning. We're getting ready to move in about a month and a half to 2 months from now back to New Jersey. So we've been doing garage sales all the time. I've been working at the pool. I've been swimming a lot more, at least every day, about half an hour to maybe 2 hours of swimming in the pool a day. I've been eating the same as always. I haven't really been gaining any weight. I haven't been losing any weight either, but I haven't been gaining any weight. And I haven't really been sick, and I have been trying to really cut down on smoking. So I'm getting down to about between 8 and 12 cigarettes a day. I know it's so awful, but I'm actually really trying. We take the dog out for good walks. She's always in the backyard, so we're always playing with her. So I'm trying to stay as active as possible. Get back. I'm trying to stay as active as possible, but I've been feeling lazy, like really not wanting to do anything. I get really bad migraines, and I haven't had them in quite a while, but for the last couple of days, I've been getting some headaches. Now, some of the other normal early pregnancy symptoms, I haven't really been feeling, so I'm not sure what to think. My chest doesn't feel any more painful than normal. I have been getting upper and lower back pain again. I used to go to the chiropractor for back problems, but I've been getting lower and upper back pains. And I just don't know what to think about it. I'm not sure if finally, after 3 years, I'm finally pregnant or not. And that's where I kind of want some opinions and for someone to kind of, reach out and say, this is kind of what I was feeling too. I'm just kind of weirded out because